Welcome to General Science. This has to be one of my favorite subjects to teach. But of course it begs the question, what is science? Well, science is a body of knowledge based on observation and experimentation. And we're going to spend some real time looking at this thing known as the scientific method. It's called general science because we're going to be looking at all kinds of fascinating things. Our main objective for this course will be looking at the marvels of creation on this big blue planet. And a lot of what we try to do is connect the dots. How come this is happening? What's causing it? What's the cause and effect relationship? A lot of being a good scientist is being a good detective and putting the pieces of the puzzle together. Now think for just a moment about chemistry. We'll be dabbling with a little bit of chemistry. The whole idea, how come you add two different reactants together and they go boom? What's up with that? Or why do they change colors? Or why do we see bubbles? Or why does it change temperature? All of that is something we're going to explore. In addition to that, we're going to spend a little time looking into the past, looking at something called archaeology. Now what is archaeology? You all know that ology means the study of something. Are we going to be studying arcs? Well, no. In this case, it's going to be ancient civilizations. And boy, if that isn't fascinating. Can you imagine just kicking over some stone and finding this entire city right beneath your feet? Incredible. But in addition to that, we're going to be looking at simple machines. Simple machines are so much fun. We'll be looking at levers and pulleys and wheels and axles and so on. Who doesn't want to be able to do more work with less effort? This is going to give you a grand introduction to that. But wait, there's more. We're also going to be looking at a very explosive topic, better known as volcanoes. Geology, rocks. It's a hard subject, but somebody's got to do it. Lots of fun there. Life science. We look at the cell. Now obviously we need something to help us with that that's known as a microscope because they're very teeny. But the cell is like this little tiny city, and inside there are all these components, all this machinery that allows it to work, all with specialized functions that if we remove those functions, it would no longer be the smallest unit of life. But there's other things we could look at with living things. Oh my goodness, what's that? Here we've got this sheep with two heads. Are two heads better than one? Well, you'll find out. And of course, we're going to spend a lot of time looking at the different systems of the body. My goodness, when we think of the digestive system, the circulatory system, the respiratory system, the integumentary system, you have to find out what that is, and so on, all of these systems work together as a sole unit. They're kind of like different instruments in the same orchestra playing the same tune, better known as life. If we think of what's on our plate associated with general science, you are in for a treat. We're going to look at so many different topics and look at just such a broad range of information that hopefully you sit back and go, my goodness, what an amazing world I live in. So get out your paper, get out your pencil, and expect for an amazing journey as we walk through the wonders of life and the wonders of this planet as we take an incredible ride on the journey of general science.